Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our second of our winter concert series. We had a great concert last night, and we welcome you if this is your first time joining us this evening, and welcome back if you were also with us last night. My name is Gwen Chapman. I'm the Director of Fine and Performing Arts. I'd like to say a couple thank yous before we start. Of course, to my colleagues, Mr. Glass and Mr. Tarbucks, and all of the hard work that they do, especially this time of year. Thank you, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to work with you. I'd like to give a shout out to Alexis Duncan, who's back tonight with the Audio Engineering Club under the direction of Mr. Tarbucks, running our sound. And a shout out to Matt from, I'm already blanking on the new name. The Local Scene, formerly PAC TV. That's here covering all the events that we do. Thank our administrators under the leadership of Erin Obi and Mary Beth Bruss, and especially our administrators here at the high school, Mr. Talbot, Ms. Kelly, and Mr. Ricks for all the support that they give to our program. A huge thank you to the Pembroke Association for the Performing Arts, our wonderful Papa parents who work so tirelessly behind the scenes and take care of all sorts of details so that the teachers can focus on the music. So Christine Noguer is their president this year, and they've done a wonderful mattress fundraiser, and we had a really successful Double Good popcorn fundraiser just last 4 days with the I think the gross sales were around 6,800, which is awesome, and they see about 50% of that. So that's pretty amazing for 4 days worth of work. So thank you, Papa, so much for everything that you do.
And look, they bought us this nice, brand new, shiny tenor sax, just like a week ago.
They did. Beautiful tenor sax. So awesome. We also like to thank Rebecca Mackey, who lives here in town. Her children have already graduated from our program, but she's still willing to do all the formatting for our program. So she's just awesome. So we thank Rebecca. And of course, thank you, parents. Thank you, caregivers, for all that you do in families to support your child's involvement in the arts. We think the music department is a pretty awesome place to be and to be a part of, and we're really glad that your child has taken the time to decide to do that. So you're in for a treat tonight. Oh, one other thing, at intermission, the Papa parents are selling, of course, some goodies out there, but the poinsettia plants are all for sale. They are $20 each. At intermission, you can go back and purchase a ticket for the $20, and then at the end of the night, you can come and pick up your plant. I believe there are 30 total for sale, so kind of first come, first serve. Without further ado, let's turn things over to Mr. Glass, Mr. Tarbucks, and the jazz band.
Front Burner is considered a medium blues shuffle. It was composed by famous jazz arranger and composer Sammy Nestico. Nestico is well known for his arrangements for the Count Basie Jazz Orchestra. In this piece, you'll hear solos by Marley Knox on trumpet, Sean Cooley on alto saxophone, Danny Noguer on piano, and Tim Diskin on drums.
Come Fly With Me is our next piece. Come Fly With Me was written by Jimmy Van Heusen with lyrics by Sammy Kahn. The song was written for Frank Sinatra and became the name of the album, which reached #1 on the U.S. charts. Here's interesting facts. The most physical album sold by a U.S. recording artist goes to Elvis Presley, then followed by Frank Sinatra. This statistic does not include any digital sales. We will be hearing solos from Sean Cooley on alto saxophone and AJ Foss on trumpet.
This year, we are trying out a jazz group that is an audition to play music that is a bit harder. The PHS Jazz Ensemble's first song is Work Song, written by jazz trumpet player Nat Adderley, who is the brother of famous jazz saxophonist Cannonball Adderley. Featured in this piece will be A.J. Foss on the trumpet and Mr. Tarbox on the alto saxophone.
Our final piece is It's a Holiday Season. It's a Holiday Season was composed by Irving Berlin in 1942 for the movie Holiday Inn and was first sung by Bing Crosby and Marjorie Reynolds. Featured in this song will be Joe Hoban on trombone, Marley Knox on trumpet, and Jackie Marr on tenor saxophone.
The The chamber singers will open their portion of the program singing the well-known Carol of the Bells, composed by Peter Wolowski. This carol has been heard in many Christmas movies and commercials throughout the years.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong and dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they proud, raising their sound, all in the dance, how they tell. Giving they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. On they send, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong and dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they loud, raising their sound, oh, how they dance, how they tell. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas. On and they send, on without end, their joyful song to every home. On and they send, on without end, their joyful song to every home. Ding dong, ding dong.
Red, White, and Blue is a medley of patriotic favorites as performed by Disney's Voices of Liberty. Written in six-part harmony, seamlessly blending Columbia, The Gem of the Ocean, The Stars and Stripes Forever, and You're a Grand Old Flag. With a special solo highlight sung by Jillian Pongonis, singing that famous piccolo part from The Stars and Stripes Forever.
America, the land
We conclude our portion of the program singing "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," the famous poem written by Clement Clark Moore, set to music by Ken Darby, and arranged by Harry Simoni. It will feature many solos, both spoken and sung. Soloists in order are Danny Noguer, Kevin Murphy, Kathy Bautista, Sophia Perkins, Karina Frank, Charles Hanscom, Cam McLaughlin, Danny Noguer, Navina Bakit, Jillian Pongonas, Kelly McGee, Devin Vitale, Jillian Pongonas, Kathy Bautista, and Sophia Perkins.
Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the chorus part of the program. Before we do our last number, I would like to recognize some students from this ensemble that have been accepted to the Senior District Festival Chorus for 2024. It's very competitive to get into. There's about 600 or 700 singers from the Southeast District that audition. There's 5 districts in the state, and Pembroke is part of the Southeast District. So accepted this year are Kathy Bautista, Karina Frank, Kevin Murphy, and we have 2 students that not only were accepted but scored in the top 50% for the day, and they have received an all-state recommendation, so they'll audition for the all-state chorus in January. That's Jillian Pongonas and Danny Noguer.
Away to the window, I flew like a flash. Threw open the shutters, threw open the sash.
Then, what to my wondering I should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick that I knew right away that it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his horses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, dash away, dash away, dash away, dash away, all.
So up to the housetops the coursers they flew with a sleigh full of toys.
And Saint Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof all the clattering noise.
Of each galloping wolf.
All bundled in fur from his head to his foot.
His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
I drew in my head and was turning around, when down the chimney he came with a bound.
A bag full
dimpled so gay. His dimples, how merry were they.
His cheeks were like roses when kissed by the sun.
His nose like a cherry, all wrinkled with fun. His sharp little mouth was drawn up like a bow.
The beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a little old pipe he held tight in his teeth.
And the smoke went around and around and around his head like a wreath.
Oh, he was so jolly and plump, all right, jolly old elf.
And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He gave me a wink of his eye and a twist of his head.
A chuckle and a smile I knew, all the while I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all and to all. Good Tis the night after Christmas, and all through the house not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse. All presents are scattered and broken, I fear, and Saint Nicholas won't come again for a year.
The children are nestled all snug in their wee little beds, while memories of sugar plums danced in their wee little heads.
Mama in her kerchief, Papa in his cap, are settled at last for a long winter's nap.
Thank you so much. We'll take a brief 10-minute intermission. Please purchase a poinsettia if you'd like, or a snack out there, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Start. The Pembroke High School Concert Orchestra would like to welcome you to this evening's concert. Our opening piece is Green Onions, originally recorded in 1962 by Booker T and the MGs. This soulful R&B song is one of the most popular instrumental rock and soul songs ever produced. We are performing Green Onions tonight in honor of the 50th anniversary of the release of the movie American Graffiti. Green Onions was the background music for playing the iconic drag race scene in the 1973 blockbuster hit movie. Our performance of Green Onions will feature solos by Caitlin Smith on the violin and Jillian Pongonis on the electric violin.
is a medley of 3 songs from the 1965 animated movie of the same name. This arrangement includes 2 original songs by Vince Guaraldi, Linus and Lucy, and Christmas Time is Here, as well as Guaraldi's jazzing arrangement of O Tannenbaum, or as many know it, O Christmas Tree. The soundtrack to A Charlie Brown Christmas was voted into the Grammys Hall of Fame in 2007 and was added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry list of culturally, historically, or aesthetically important, the American Sound Recording in 2012. This arrangement will feature a cello solo by Sam Sordillo no Tannenbaum.
final piece for the concert orchestra this evening is Shake It Off by Taylor Swift and arranged by Larry Moore. This song needs no introduction, and when it was released in 2014, it helped transform Swift's image from a country singer to a pop music sensation. Taylor Swift's recent Eras Tour set a new earnings record with just over $1 billion in gross ticket sales in 2023, and it is projected to earn over $2 billion by the time the tour ends in 2024. The Pembroke High School's Concert Orchestra would like to thank you all for attending this evening's concert and for your continued support of the string program in the Pembroke Public Schools.
I'd also like to make a public service announcement for Papa that there are still 8 poinsettias available, so on 7. Well, tell me that more people go up there looking for them. Somebody's going to be disappointed this 7. So we want to right after the show, we're going to run right out there and buy a poinsettia.
Thank you. Robert Longfield, the arranger of España Cañí, says this piece should be played with flair. Listen for the trumpets that are highlighted several times throughout this piece with trumpet fanfares. We hope you enjoy the flair we put into this composition. Ojalá que disfruten esta pieza de música. We hope you enjoy this piece of music.
Fanfare for the Festival of Lights weaves two traditional Hanukkah melodies, Mauser and the dreidel song, into a colorful, rousing celebration. Mauser, translated, means Rock of Ages and hints at the strength of faith felt by the Jewish people when reflecting on the story of Hanukkah. In contrast, the dreidel song leans into a more playful side of the Hanukkah holiday, referencing a song about an often played children's game. The composer of this piece, Evan Van Doren, writes, "As a young Jewish musician growing up in the United States, I performed an untold number of Christmas selections around the holiday season. Truthfully, I enjoyed them all." The concert band repertoire includes a wealth of masterfully crafted selections composed and arranged for melodies and concepts tied to the Christmas holiday. However, there are decidedly fewer opportunities for a young Jewish musician to perform music derived from their own cultural and religious heritage. My hope is that through creating this brief work, Jewish musicians will have the opportunity to perform music from their background, while all musicians join together in a musical celebration of the joy and awe of the holiday season.